Real quick, I have a little PSA before we get started. So, throughout the past couple weeks, right, I've been getting people coming up to me randomly and showing me like screen recordings that girls that I know that I see in public have been putting on their private stories, right? And basically what they're doing is shitting on the podcast, shitting on my show, saying like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe he's saying that. Why is he saying that? This is so awful," or whatever. Right, the huge. Right? Typical basic ass white girl who has problems with her parents, who gets the butterfly tattoo, gets a little tattoo, right? Whatever, dyes her hair pink just to get attention from her parents that don't love her, right? The usual typical stuff. And so, because they don't get attention, they feel that they should post stuff on social media, which is why you see them with their asses out, right? Trying to get attention from the dudes, trying to get validation that they've never had. Well, they didn't get it from me, let me tell you. In fact, they're further validating me because you see, to every basic ass white girl that is listening angrily right now, what you're doing when you're screen recording and playing my podcast on your private story is actually the opposite of what you think. You see, you think by shitting on my podcast, you're going to get other people not to listen. Well, that's exactly the opposite of the case. You see, my viewership keeps going up and up and up. In fact, today, I surpassed 500 views all time for my show with 7 episodes, right? So it gives you an average of about 71, 72 viewers per episode, which is pretty good. From my standing, I will say that. I wasn't expecting to get 10. So this is fantastic for me. And also, additionally, every time you click on one of my shows, I earn a cent just because, right? So you're making me money without me having to do a single thing. So really, you should consider doing something else. Because if you keep shitting on people doing what they want to do, then you're going to end up being 40 with a kid that you don't want, living in a town that you don't want to live in, being an alcoholic. I mean, let's be honest. I see some of your girl Snapchat stories, right? You're at O'Donnell's every weekend, multiple times a weekend. In fact, your trajectory, it's not going well. So if you want to keep hating on my show, keep hating on my show. That's fine. I'm going to keep making money off of your hate, but I want you to know that it's not something positive, right? That's not something that's going to make you a better person. So that's all. But this is episode 8 of the Luke Pipala Show. There. Put that on your private story.
What's going on, everyone? I'm so glad you're listening to or watching the show. But before I let you go, I have one question for you. Do you want to support me? And no, honey, I'm not talking about emotional support. I'm talking about supporting the Luke Pipala Show. How can I do this, you may ask? Well, lucky for you, I have the answer. In the description section of the show and under each episode, you'll find a link that says support this podcast. What you're going to do is you're going to click on that link. From there, you'll be able to become an official supporter of the Luke Pipala Show for as little as 99 cents a month. That's right. Can you afford that $10 Starbucks coffee that you get 5 times a week? Yeah, I thought so. Then you can afford to support me for 99 cents a month. Can you afford the 20 packs of cigarettes that you buy multiple times a week? Yeah, I thought so. Then you can afford to support me for as little as 99 cents a month. Can you afford those 12 packs of condoms that you purchase multiple times a month to either use for your partner or practice putting on yourself? Yeah, I thought so. Then you can afford to support me for as little as 99 cents a month. So what are you waiting for? Become an official supporter. It'll be much more fulfilling than the 3 things that I just mentioned. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, what's going on, everybody? I had to get that PSA out there. I really did. Because, like, here's the thing with me. If you're going to shit on me and shit on my show, at least do it in a way that doesn't, like, benefit me, if that makes sense. Because then you're going completely against, like, everything that you're talking about, right? You're shitting on me and you're saying, oh, blah, 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 this is this. But, like, you're still making me money. So, but that's the last time I'll talk about that. Nothing but love towards everybody that doesn't like the show. I get it. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're just just going against what you're saying completely. Anyway, so there's been some news within the last week around this area. So basically, what happened was I read an article recently, and the title was that there was a 22-year-old who I learned goes to the same university I go to, grew up in the same town that I grew up in, who, is a pedophile. Right? I'm not kidding. Like this is serious stuff. Okay, so basically, I'm reading the article right now, and bond was set last Tuesday at $50,000 for a former youth pastor. It's always the youth pastors charged with multiple sexual crimes. Right? This sick bastard basically molested an underage girl from what I'm reading here. So charges of pandering sexually oriented material involving a minor, pandering sexually oriented material involving a minor or impaired person, sick bastard, and then 2 counts of disseminating matter harmful to juveniles, importuning, and gross sexual imposition. So this dude, he wasn't a good dude at all, right? So I've seen the article, but I didn't see the cover of the article, right? This guy's a bad dude, right? Like I said, 22, 2 years older than me. And then I saw his mugshot today, like literally 20 minutes ago. And this sick bastard was in the same class that I was in, but it gets worse. He was sitting right next to me. Like he literally sat right next to me. This guy could have tried to anally penetrate me. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Luke, who knows if he was gay or not? But who knows? This dude is a sexual criminal, a pedophile. And he was sitting literally not even a foot away from me. Who knows what gets this guy off? He's a creep. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. I sat next to a pedophile. I sat next to a pedophile in my class. And this wasn't just for one time, mind you. This is like for 3 months. This dude was sitting right next to me. In fact, I remember making like a couple jokes to him and he laughed. Just because like our professor, for example, a professor's bald and he's like 25. And, I might have said something like, oh, I bet he gets cold when he leaves, like because his hair, there's no hair on his head. But like, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Seriously. Let me go back to this. What if he tried to anally penetrate me? Then what? What would I have done? This is shocking information, and I'm actually kind of disturbed, to be honest. So let's read into this a little bit more. Again, I'm not going to say his name, but of course he was a youth pastor. I mean, no surprise there. I have a question though. What makes being overly religious? Let me rephrase that. What makes these overly religious people so horny? And then what drives them to go perform these awful acts on kids? You know what I mean? Like just jerk off. It solves the problem right there. I don't know. That's not my thing. I don't know how someone could. Oh, that's so sick. But anyway, he turned himself into jail last Friday, was indicted by a grand jury, and he can be released if he can post 10% of his bond. So $5,000, if he can post that, he'll be released. The bond was agreed upon to by prosecutors and defense attorney, and then the magistrate as well, who adopted the recommendation. As a part of his bond, he is barred from having contact with 2 alleged victims. He had no shit, who were juveniles at the time of the alleged offense. A trial date of January 3rd has been set before the judge, and then the charges stem from an investigation that began March 21st in the place that it was in, after the man was involved in a chase that started after the family of the alleged victims in the case confronted him. What the hell? During the chase, a female juvenile that was in his car was dropped off at the park that they were in, or in the town, and the chase led to an investigation that involved interviews with church leaders at the church, as well as the victim's family. In a statement last week, the church said that the man was immediately removed from his post in January after allegations of misconduct first surfaced, and that the church has been cooperating with the authorities. The indictment in the case alleges illegal activity from 2017 to 2020, 3 years and nobody said a peep? You gotta be kidding me. How does somebody let this happen? You know what I mean? This sick bastard literally sat not even a foot next to me. I still can't get over that. Like, literally, just jerk off. It solves all your problems. You know what I mean? I don't understand. This was so preventable. This is just, I don't understand. You see, when you talk about personal responsibility, I believe in personal responsibility across everything. And the fact that this sick bastard could, like, not have life in jail, I don't get at all. Once again, I'm not endorsing this at all. This is completely wrong. And I hope that nobody takes it like it's completely wrong. But oh my gosh, 3 years. 3 years, this dude. I'm shocked, personally. I'm very shocked. And he literally sat right next to me. He laughed at my jokes. I made a joke, he laughed at it. I thought, okay, this dude was cool. Obviously, he was the opposite. But wow. Wow. Literally, just jerk off. Okay, if any pedophiles are listening to this, just jerk off. It'll solve all your problems. I promise you. Okay, as somebody that has, had a run-in with the law, I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm not ready to fully, show the world my true colors in that regard. Nothing bad. But as somebody that has had, a little bit of trouble with the law, it's a frustrating thing. And the dude was smiling in the mugshot video. He was literally smiling under the mask. What a sick bastard. But as somebody like I said, has had a little run-in with the law once, I see what he's going through. I don't sympathize with this dude at all. And I hope they throw the kitchen sink at him when it comes to everything that he'll get in his trial on January 3rd. But I'm just shocked because this dude literally sat right next to me. And something really bad could have happened. Thank God, who I guess is now inspiring these people to be overly horny towards young people. Allegedly, I guess. Thank God that didn't happen. Oh, looks like we have a special guest. Do you want to remain anonymous, sir?
I'm not going to show my true identity.
Okay. Here, sit across from us here. All righty. Do you want to have like a nickname or something like that? Let me move this a little bit.
I like the setup for the mic. Legos.
Yeah. Well, listen. Well, here's the thing. I sprung for the Legos because I didn't know there was a stand, and I bought the mic, and I didn't know that they didn't have the stand included. Get like a foot, maybe like a foot and a half away from it, so it captures your real voice. Yeah. But dude, okay, here's what I was just talking about this. So you know that pedophile? He was like, let me read this to you. He was a former youth leader. It was all over WKBN. Okay.
Oh, this is local.
Yeah. Yeah, he was 22. He lived in Boardman. Okay, he went to Boardman High School. He goes to YSU currently. I'm not going to say the name of his. I'm not going to say his name on here. But dude, this sick bastard sat right next to me in class
today.
No, he was for like 3 months, and I didn't know. I was saying on here, I literally cracked a joke, right? Yeah. And he laughed, like multiple jokes. Yes, dude. God. And I was saying, what if he tried to like penetrate me anally?
Oh, Jesus! You just ramped it up there.
What if he did though? You know what I mean?
I mean. Highly unlikely, but you never know.
I was saying, if you're a pedophile, I hope you're not listening if you're a pedophile, but if you are a pedophile, jerk off. All your problems would be solved if you just jerk off.
I don't think it's that easy for them, my guy, but
I don't know, right? I'm not a pedophile, obviously, but like, what the hell?
Do it in the comforts of your own home.
Yeah, obviously the comforts of your own home, yes, but dude.
Can I just say one thing?
Go ahead.
Talk about pedophiles. I was watching,
Saving Private Ryan.
Okay,
right? Good movie.
Great, for the love of this nation. But dude, Tom Hanks, pedo.
Dude.
I can't believe it.
Dude.
That's why he's in Greece.
It's
so insane.
It's crazy. So much stuff that was not like acceptable, but like nobody like called you out on it back then. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, what's his name? The dude from Full House. The guy who played Jesse. No, it wasn't the guy who played Jesse. It was the other guy, Rob Lowe, right?
Yeah, I'm not.
Apparently, he's like an actor or whatever. He was on Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
He had sex with a girl when she was 16. But like the age of consent back then in Georgia was 14.
But listen, how old was?
I'm not. Maybe I'm
was our
wrong.
guy?
Maybe I'm wrong. He must have been like 19 at the time. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm not
Times
wrong.
were different back then.
Dude, I still don't understand. But how have you been other than classes and stuff like that?
Dude, thriving,
Thriving?
my brother.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You can call me by the name of
Don't make it a stupid name. Make it like a nice little cool alias.
Keke.
Kiki.
Yeah, like your sticker.
Kiki. Okay, cool. Well, we have Kiki. Okay, cool.
I love the,
What would you? What's your race of choice today?
Race?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. We can't.
In the theme of 2021, I'm gonna be.
I forgot. I don't say.
Trans, bi, non-binary.
Okay.
An attack helicopter.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Be whatever I
Awesome.
want.
Exactly. That's what they told us growing up. You can be whatever you want. We just took it to heart right here.
Awesome.
I forgot to say I don't say the F word on here, so I know I kind of just like muttered it a little bit. You didn't say it, but
okay.
just for the future, because you're a surprise guest. You just dropped in.
Stumbled in.
Yeah.
What an honor to be on this beautiful podcast.
No problem, bro. Listen, I gotta get a perspective from you.
Okay.
So I'm the only single one in my house.
Right.
And
Do you have a dog?
no. What were you alluding to
I was gonna
there?
say, is your dog single? I mean, shit.
No, I'm allergic to dogs, and I'm allergic to love too. Unfortunately. But what is your like experience with basically when you think about yourself single versus yourself in a relationship? Are there differences?
Oh, funny.
Because I find that there's so many differences from my brothers.
Oh, there's so many differences that we'll be here for a
Exactly.
while explaining, but I'll give you the short.
And you can't be in the doghouse with yours because
Obviously, no.
you're anonymous.
So I'm gonna give it to you straight.
Give it to me straight.
When you're single, dude, you're on the prowl. You're like, your view of yourself is like, well, I'm a predator. You know what I mean? Predators prey at night. Try to get the girl.
Well, I mean, not to
the
the kids like he was.
No, God.
No. I just want you to clarify here.
A man, you got to be a sick individual.
Very
to
sick.
Think like that.
Exactly.
I mean, I was raised with morals, how to treat a young lady, all that.
Exactly.
Growing up, so. Yeah, I see what you mean. You gotta specify what you're saying nowadays. So
Yeah.
Go out. Try to be charming with the women's, but now, whenever you're wifed up, it's a different story. You see your friends less.
Yeah.
You go to the gym less.
Yeah.
You look at your pockets and you're like, damn, I thought they were thicker.
Yeah. Where did it all go?
Where did it all go?
Exactly.
You look next to you. She's stuffing her face full of mizu and just of your money.
And not happy with it. Like, where's the next? You know what I mean?
Oh, there's happiness involved with that. I mean,
I'm saying
more than others.
I'm saying, but from her perspective, would you argue that it's never enough? In some cases?
No.
That's a good relationship then that you're in.
Oh, very good.
That's awesome.
Healthiest relationship out of my friends and relatives.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
I'm living my best life over here.
Good for you. You see, me personally, what I've encountered in past relationships is that they don't want you to go places. Like our mutual friend, for example, they get jealous of other female friends that we have no liking to whatsoever romantically. Romantically.
It's crazy.
They're not a threat at all.
No, but what's funny with that instance is that's the only time that has ever happened.
Really?
I it's crazy. It's like, I have the freedom to do whatever I want.
Exactly.
And it's awesome because it's that trust connection.
As you should.
I trust her, she trusts me.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But it's funny, that one instance, it's just like, what do you mean by that?
Exactly.
What do you mean by that?
And obviously we had to, change the evidence so it made it look like it was,
exactly.
not an issue. And it isn't an issue.
No. It's funny though.
It is
It's
it's comical.
It's just like it's such a what was it? It's that instance was like, oh, dude, that's not fair.
Yeah,
right? You know what I
yeah,
mean? 'Cause
yeah.
it was just like, what a coincidence. You
Exactly.
know what I mean? It's just like, huh, I got bamboozled.
Yeah. It's like it doesn't look like it's good evidence right there, but like that's the
No,
truth. Like it's
but
not.
but it looks like it's some way, but it's not.
And
But they
that's
don't know that.
yeah,
They
that's
don't
the
know
worst
that.
thing. You just find yourself in that
Like,
trap.
oh, dude. I mean, I could explain myself.
Yeah.
But it's funny.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, but yeah, that's me. So like I see my brother, both of them, and both of my brothers like they act different now. Like for an example, I went to go pick up the youngest 2 nights ago. And he has this new girlfriend, right? They've only hung out a couple times. Like he's a freshman, she's a freshman, obviously, and they FaceTime all the time till like 4 a.m., dude. And he's
But it's young love. It's young love.
it's you
Come
can
on,
call
you're
it what
telling
you
me
want.
You didn't sauce up a little chickie whenever you were in high school, on the phone.
Yeah, but I've only told one girl that I love her, and I didn't love her looking
I'm not
back.
talking about love. I'm just saying, like, how your brother's doing.
You did just say like young love. I understand what you're saying. Young liking too.
Yes.
All right. And I'm not a public affection person at all. I gag when I see public affection, right?
Oh, like PDA.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, shit. I mean, you go anywhere, you're gonna run into it.
But not for my 14-year-old little brother.
Oh, dude, that's
So
rough.
I go to pick him up, right? I park outside.
Yeah.
He takes like 20 minutes to get out.
Right.
And then she walks him back because I guess he's not man enough to walk himself back. She walks him back to the car.
What a nice lady.
And then they get right in front of the passenger window of my car, right? They hug. I turn away. I'm pretty sure they were like sucking on each other's lips. Disgusting. Right in front of me, bro. I turned away. I almost gagged. Like I said, I couldn't take it.
And then you looked back over and you looked down. You're like, oh,
And
shit, I better have this stiffy.
No, dude, stop it. She was smiling, dude. She knew what she was doing, and he knew what he was doing too.
Oh, when he got in, did he look at you and go, sup, bro? Like he gave you one of those, like, yeah,
I was the first one, dude. He came in. I said, "You're so pathetic."
Yeah,
You're so pathetic. But he's never done that before, and it's like he's growing up in front of my eyes, just being an asshole.
Who's the fan base? Who's the majority of your fan base?
You want to see?
Yeah, I'd love to.
I don't know if I could do it while I'm recording or not. All right, so 65% of my listeners are men.
Okay.
I guess 35% are women, or 30% are women. 5% are not specified.
Oh.
So whatever. And then
nice
and then 0% are non-binary. So I need to get that listenership up though.
Oh, dude.
I've been looking to have diversify my guest list per se.
Right? You did.
And so I'm looking for my first female guest.
Who could it be?
Who would want to be on? It's a female.
Who wouldn't want to be on this?
A lot of females.
That's surprising.
No, it's not.
You gotta talk yourself up.
No. I do. I got a lot of confidence. I have one person. So, and I'll talk about this right now. So, last episode, Jay was talking about the ski mask girls and how the asses were fat. You know what I'm saying? They were at a party, like wearing like the ski mask costumes, right? He was trying to get in there, whatever, talk up, spit a little game, whatever. She took off the mask, and he was like, "Oh," he said, "I got to drink so fast."
Oh.
Well, listen, one of her friends listened to the podcast, and the 2 ski mask girls listened, and they were like, "I want to get on." I was like, "Bet, just let me know." But what I want to do, I want them to wear the ski masks, and I want it to be like the first podcast ever that has video from my show.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm kind of waiting for over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to have Che on at the same time and have them go back and forth.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah.
But who do you think would be like the first good female guest? You can name drop if you want. I don't care.
You could get some feedback from the community. You could go on your social media and have what's it called?
Like a Q&A?
Yeah, like Q&A. Who do you want to like a vote?
I like it to be somebody attractive.
Oh.
More or less, I would I would try not to hit on them during the show.
Oh, obviously no, because that would just be.
It'd be odd.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be funny or not.
That's a negative social interaction. If the first thing you would do is flirt.
Yeah, it's hard not to, but you have to try not to. So that would be my main goal.
having them on.
Yeah. God, that's a good question. Who would be the first female?
Remember, speak a little bit closer into the microphone if you could, just for the sound quality.
Oh, yeah. You gotta be a good talker.
Obviously, yes, but they can't be boring. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Like talking to somebody and then talking at somebody.
Yeah. She could have, looks.
Well, you can't see the looks.
Oh, you said the video.
I want to do the ski mask girls first because of the visual.
Oh, yeah. That'd be funny.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this app has like the beta testing and stuff with the videos for the podcast. Yeah. I have to be selected randomly. Yeah. It hasn't come out yet for everybody. Mm-hmm. So I register for that.
You know what would be interesting is you dress up, get some inspiration from JRE, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I love Joe Rogan.
I watch him all the time.
It's my inspiration for doing this too. One of them.
So funny.
It's great.
So funny. I was listening to one. I was taking a long drive, and he was talking to
Cam Hanes.
Was he a hunter or something?
Cam Hanes, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, they were talking. So wait, first part of the podcast, it was cool. It was funny. He talked about JFK magic bullet theory,
dude.
So
my
funny.
Gosh,
so funny.
They got rid of all the files. They weren't the Biden administration
blocked it.
That's crazy.
It's weird. The Democrats blocked something that involves Democrats in the past that could harm them, next election coming up.
And listen, I'm completely in the middle. This show is for Republicans or Democrats.
That happened in the 60s. That's crazy.
And it's still not released.
What's going on? There's something. You know why they didn't release it? Because the government was involved, and they don't want
they were definitely involved.
The mass to know that the government was involved.
Well, they said on the podcast, the information came out 12 years later.
It's crazy.
And how could the bullet not even be slightly altered?
Oh, dude, I can go for hours.
Exactly.
About this. Listen, we need to have a podcast
just
devoted
a JFK conspiracy podcast,
episode,
like 3 hours.
An Epstein episode. I will come here and talk. I'll have a list of things to rattle off.
You want to get your tinfoil hat on when you do it?
I want to get my spacesuit on. I want to get my moon boots. I want to have a nice stogie in my mouth, like Joe Rogan.
I would love it.
Dude, that's crazy.
That when that happens, we will be in audio and video as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's messed up.
Got some potential going on with this.
I hope so, dude. Look at us. We're already on 23 minutes already.
It's beautiful.
I'm about to end it soon. I have class at 2. I might come a little bit late though, like 10 minutes late. But bro, we really could have a podcast dedicated to all that, and any one of our friends, women too, if they want. I mean, I'm whatever they want to do. I have obviously friends that are women too, but typically when we say friends, talk about dudes first. But like anybody that wants to be on could be on.
Yeah,
that'd be like 6 or 7 of us.
Oh, crazy.
I would make a tinfoil hat personally and look like a loser.
Dude, it's not.
No, I don't care though. That's the thing. That's the thing. That'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah, bro. Listen, I have this problem with people that don't wash their hands. I think I talked about this earlier.
It's like 80 or 90% of people don't wash their hands after using the bathroom.
Well, it's crazy because I was in the bathroom probably an hour ago, and I was washing my hands. I went into the disabled stall, of course.
Yeah, same here.
The most comfort,
First
right?
Floor?
Second floor, actually. I kind of feel bad though because there was this one time there was a dude with crutches.
Oh, brutal.
And I was in the disabled stall, I was just sitting on my phone. I was done with my thing, but it was comfortable. And he had to go into the regular stall. I think he might have almost fell, dude. Banged into the stall. And I felt so bad, but what are you going to do?
Felt like you're going to hell.
Yeah, what am I going to do? Hopefully not going to hell, but you never know, dude. But I just felt so bad. But anyway, so I got out of the stall today, and I was in the disabled stall, washing my hands. So I see a dude in the mirror. He comes in, goes to the... Yeah, thank you. The word just escaped me for like 15, 20 seconds. Makes a beeline for the door. Doesn't even wash his hands.
Dude, that must have been a tremendous piss.
I don't even think he peed, dude.
Really?
I think he might have just been looking at it. What a weirdo, right?
I mean,
sick bastards.
Who walks in the bathroom just looks at their junk?
Because, dude, he didn't even flush.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He let that piss sit in there. Ferment.
I didn't even. He let the piss ferment. That's a good word. I've never used ferment before in a sentence. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love it. Especially in like weird instances. Really.
Ferment.
I'm at the gym. I'm working out. I'm smelly. I get home, I'm sitting down, I'll call the wife up, hey, you want to go hang out? She comes over and goes, oof, reeking. I'm like, yeah, I'm just fermenting over here. Come on now. Gotta change flavors.
I was so tired last night. I didn't go to bed I didn't shower before I went to bed.
Oh.
I kind of felt smelly, so I showered when I got up, dude. I felt so dirty.
Oof. I have to shower.
What's your preference? You shower before you go to bed or you shower in the morning?
I shower before I go to bed.
Me too.
Because, I mean, you're going to be making your bed reek. And
Exactly.
That'll make your room reek.
Exactly.
And then, one thing leads to another. You have a chick over. She's going to be not having it.
Well, you're having her over, of course, to read Bible scriptures and cook dinner for her,
and
is what you're saying.
Food bank.
Exactly. Yeah, of course. Why not?
We're Catholics.
Yeah, of course, yes. But I don't want to put out the persona that I'm dirty. I didn't do anything the whole day. I just sat around.
There's a difference, though. I have to say, there's a difference. If you're out doing something, getting sweaty, or if you're just working out or whatever, you gotta shower.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're chilling out, doing nothing.
Right, you go to the grandparents for Sunday dinner. You come back. Are you really dirty? Right, when you're tired. I was tired. I didn't want to go upstairs. I fell asleep on the couch.
Let me ask you something. You brush twice a day, once a day?
I try to do more than 2 sometimes.
Oh wow, do you think it's healthy?
Yeah, I think so.
More than twice a day?
It's on the off chance I do it 3 times a day.
You know what I heard?
Okay, tell me.
You brush your teeth and you use mouthwash. That's not good. It washes away the fluoride off of your teeth.
No shit.
I heard you floss, mouthwash, then brush, and then you don't use water to wash. Clean your mouth out. You just spit the toothpaste out,
and you're done.
Done.
Huh.
Done.
That makes sense though, because when you go to the dentist and they clean your teeth, you get that weird, the minty feeling. It's it kind of they say, what flavor do you want?
You don't wash your mouth out. They use that suction thing.
Exactly, and there's
don't give anything water. No.
Yeah, one of the worst decisions you could ever make. Oh, what flavor do you want? Grape. Don't do it. Grape. It's terrible flavor.
They had, I don't know, grape's not bad. They had strawberry. The worst thing you could think of is probably they had a pina colada flavor.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Horrendous. Yeah. Dude, it's just
out of 10, what do you rate it?
5.
5?
A 5.5.
Yeah, I mean, there's better things than a 5.
There's way better things, but was it miserable? No.
Yeah.
Did I enjoy it? No.
You got through it though.
Oh, I got through it.
It was good enough that you just got it. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Wouldn't try it again.
Yeah, just for the experience.
Yeah.
I have a lot of stuff that I just do for the experience, not to do again. Just check it off the bucket list.
Yeah.
Not
maybe sometimes revisit that bucket list and recheck that box.
Yeah, maybe here or there, for certain things.
Yeah, it's very broad.
Experiences. Yeah. But all right, bro, I am going to head off to class. You didn't hear the first portion of this I recorded last night or 2 nights ago.
I'll listen to it.
Yeah, bro, it's only going to be 30-some minutes. It's not bad.
No.
All right.
I mean, it's been an honor to be on this.
Yeah, no problem. You're going to be connected to a tad bit of controversy for the first 3 minutes that I recorded. But don't worry, you're not a part of it. So.
Keke's never a part of it.
Keke's never a part of it. Yeah, exactly. And of course, your name won't be out there.
That'd be cool. I don't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
If you were this tech savvy, you could distort the other person. That'd be some funny shit. Oh my god.
No, I don't think I can. Unfortunately. But all right, bro. I appreciate you being on. I gotta get to class. Thank you for dropping in.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
You have a better one.
No problem. Bye, everybody.
Bye.